everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a video that we have been waiting to do, we've been really excited to do, and that is the new ATEEZ album. So what we're going to do is, with each song we've pulled up the lyrics, the English lyrics that we're going to have on the screen. We are aware that sometimes with the color-coded lyric videos there are errors either in lyrics or sometimes with voices. We're keeping that in our minds just to have back there.
If there's a correction or if you have like a website we can use to actually look at the lyrics themselves as well, let us know so we can actually get a good handle on what they're saying. We're doing it this way mainly because it's easier and we're trying to learn their voices too, so this helps a lot. So hopefully the majority of this is spot on, but it does help.
Yeah, I'm sure these are great. We haven't looked at these, but we do know from past experience that there can be some mistranslation or things like that. So just let us know if there is something like that happens, but we are aware that that's a possibility. Mm-hmm. But we know that there is about, I think, 7 songs in this album. We did react to Guerrilla on our channel. If you haven't seen that, we will continue reacting to it in this album because we wanted to see the voices.
We want the whole
we want to do
experience.
The whole album all together, and also so we can help with the voices as well. So, but if you have not seen that reaction, go back and watch that one. That one was super fun. That one was crazy. We got out of bed to watch that. It was great.
We got a playlist if you want to see all of our ATEEZ reactions so far.
We do have an ATEEZ playlist, which is growing and it's wonderful, and we've been loving it so far. But we have been really, really excited to get to this album because for most part we've only really done title tracks. Yep.
We haven't done a full album yet.
Yep. So it's our first album from ATEEZ, our first big comeback from them, and we're super excited. We know we're a little bit late to the album game, but we just wanted to get it. We wanted to get it done for you guys. So our first track here is Propaganda, and I guess going off of their whole...
there was a lot of propaganda in that Guerrilla video, so...
Yeah, that was falling out of the blimps.
It's pretty on point.
Yeah, so I'm really curious how what they're going to go into with their message of this album, but I feel like Propaganda is kind of giving me a hint where we're going to go.
That's a pretty strong starter.
Yeah, so we're going to go through and go one song at a time.
Here we go.
There it is.
Wake up, world.
Oh,
is this from the
teasers?
The trailers.
That was Songwa. I didn't even notice. I wasn't paying attention to the color coded.
I only have one earphone in.
You need to hear. Songwa?
Sounds so good.
Sounds like a siren or something, like an alarm. Oh, I got chills from his scream there.
Oh, the instrumental.
I recognize it from
the teasers. Too, but it sounds so good.
Oh, he's gonna kill me on this album. It's so distorted and so much feedback.
I love that. I love that so much. Oh. So
how is such a 1 minute simple
it's so powerful. So we know this is all about like waking up the world with music, right? Because everybody's numb.
Right. Everybody's numb and just going through the motions, just following this strict system that they can't break out of. They're in these like specific rules.
And they're trying to use music to wake up the
life
and emotion back in. So, okay, well, I love that. I love
the pictures they chose there too.
That was so short. They could have like gone a whole nother minute of just like with the guitar and rocking out, and then Jungho doing his freaking vocals and Songhwa doing his. He sounded so good.
Yep.
San too, but they sounded so good.
All right, our next one is
Sector 1.
Sector 1. Oh,
they look so
pictures.
good. I was about to say
the same pictures as the last one, but
they look so good in the photos.
Hey, stop staring at me. They're staring problem. All right, Sector 1, which seems like a full song. So
here we go. Dark,
ominous. It's ominous. Ooh. We got a Yeosang start and he sounds gorgeous.
Voice is so soft.
Ooh, that's gorgeous. Oh, we changed. When did it get so aggressive?
I was gonna say,
Sorry, I need it. When did this song change? We had two different songs here.
we're all soft and like,
Just like beautiful. Just
they're like, yeah,
rolling
yeah.
into it. Yeah,
Well,
then we go into
then they're
just-
rallying people. That's what they started doing. They said, let's go, let's make a wave. We're gonna make a change.
Whoa, did you get from that? That's
Yeah.
Okay.
No?
I think I just zoned and was listening to them. Like I was trying to follow the lyrics, but I got a
They're
little
talking
bit.
about like opening that. What did he say exactly?
I got a little dazed with the switch there.
He talked about like opening, I guess, whatever's inside of him. Like
I
they're
did
waking
see
up.
that line. I saw the line where he wanted to know what it
no one
feels
can-
like to love you, or just maybe to have love.
Because
we've been
emotions.
So numb.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, I don't
and
even
then
know
it
what it
changed,
means.
and it was like they were rallying everyone together. So something inside of me keeps opening its eyes, and they're like, "Let's make a wave. We're gonna do stuff."
Just we're gonna do stuff. That's it. We're gonna.
What
do
is
stuff.
Sector 1? What is Sector 1? Am I just
Sector 1? I mean, but that kind of reminds me of like a government facility.
That's what I would. I just didn't know if there was something we were missing from like
we
something we're
haven't
missing
gotten
from
through
behind
the
or
full
something.
storyline or anything like that. So maybe there is something I don't know. But that's what it reminds me of, is like a government facility or something that's you don't usually have access to, or,
Yeah, maybe.
or where they keep people. Maybe people are kept in Sector 1. I'm not sure. That's what it reminds me of.
All right, let's get back to the Switch.
Oh, okay.
Ready? Listen to it.
It's like two different songs, and then here's the build-up.
He wants to know the
I
truth.
should have known with his voice here.
Here we go. Okay, they're like, let's go.
Well, I really like the beat,
Everybody wake up.
percussion.
Listen to the sound inside of me. Myself. The laugh.
He giggled.
I'm sorry, go
He
back.
giggled. I heard that.
I love that.
Get in line.
Zombie who wakes up.
Can't die because it's your life. I mean, what is that in the background? Sounds like an engine revving or
I
something.
gotta go
like
back
that.
because I missed. We're gonna go back. 'cause
Wow, I need Hong Joong to not rap that fast.
I need the whole rap
again
to start again.
But he mentioned that like a zombie that can't die for real. I mean, is that what it's like when you're going day to day and everything's the same? You are a zombie, but you're stuck in that life. Maybe that's what I'm getting from that, at least.
I gotta read fast.
I know. Whew, okay, go.
They sound.
I love
Giggle.
this song.
Laugh. What do you mean by that, Andrew?
Yeah, he's waking up to see that there's more. And then he comes in. Now we've changed songs again.
It's beautiful. His voice is so soft too. And then you got. I need the light stick,
I
y'all.
want to work out to this song, or at least this part of it.
Make it wave. Hey, just like Wave. They have that song.
That's why I did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, everybody, wake up.
Beautiful.
How does he have runs like that? Whoa, that bounce.
That was
back
cool.
Ear to ear.
I want to be like, that was so good. What the heck?
Sungho's voice hurts me.
I
It
know.
hits a part deep in my soul that I didn't know could be hit.
We have our tea like usual.
Oh, yes. Yes. When we do our longer reactions, we have our drinks. That was, I mean, I think we already kind of said it
I
throughout.
want to see
but
choreo to that.
yeah, that one feels like it would have a lot of fun.
I'm sure they're not going like this. That's that's all I got.
us. And I'm over here doing this with the wave, so it's
Hey,
fine.
the literal lyrics.
Just it's literal interpretations, okay?
I love that song. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait. I know I'm going to download this entire album when I finally hear it all, but I'm really excited to listen to that song in the car.
I'm excited to
and,
have a full album because
Yeah.
it's so hard because I just add like a song here and there and like I just want to let my music
Shuffle.
play.
pull all of them. We're like, no, stop. We haven't heard this yet.
I can't.
But now we have an album. Okay. All right. What do we have next?
Next song is Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
It's a different photos.
These are different photos. Oh, Yosong's jaw.
What the beep?
Whoa.
Song will be looking into your soul.
Several of them are looking at me.
Mingy looks a little demented.
He does.
Well, anyway, the song.
Okay, yes. Sorry.
All right, here we go. Sounds cyberpunk. If cyberpunk had a noise, it's very like.
Before we get too far into just the backing sound that they have.
I feel like I'm like
Whatever-
driving down a street like on like in like a futuristic scene like in like a dark city with all the lights and like on like a
little motorbike or something.
yeah, and it's like all like it's what it like the futuristic like cyberpunk like tough. That's what it sounds like. It's kind of like it's like perfect.
To me, that like electronic sound in the background, that kind of like techno sound, reminds me of like a when you would walk into a club and you would hear that kind of going through
hear
the
that too.
speakers. Not necessarily the part with the vocals, but just that backing track.
Why not?
sounds
Why not
more-
the part with the vocals?
That too. I would be happy if I walked into a club and they were playing a song. But I just meant just that one like techno part sounds like something you'd walk in and you'd hear in a club. I don't know.
I am so distracted by Song Hall and Son's pictures. I can't. Okay.
Stop staring at them.
They're
This is
staring
the
at
point of the
me.
lyric video is not to be distracted by the visuals, and yet we're still distracted by the visuals.
They're staring at me.
Pay attention.
Where darkness. Hold on. Because okay, the lights of the city where darkness has fallen. Dance of confusion. Almost like the lost people. Huh? Like empty or there's darkness here, but there should be brightness.
I read that as
I did
number.
too. I was so confused. I was like, number. Getting number and number.
Number.
As if
I'm getting
paralyzed.
number.
So this is no number.
Number. Getting number and number.
Getting number. Okay, so this is we're very on.
This sounds this is like their like what's happening in society or what's happening in that world that they're in of everybody getting numb and their soul being kind of
They're
taken
talking
away
about-
from them.
Yeah, like I said, they're talking about where it's dark, where it should be light. The soul has been taken away. Everything's still. I'm getting number.
This sounds like they're explaining like what happened, what's happening to people.
or themselves.
Let's make sure we're not too close so that we can fit the little lyric box in there.
I always. She was
It's so
freaking
hard not to
smacking
get
me. I just want to get close to them. I don't know.
I just want to be all up in their personal space.
Sorry.
Number.
Ooh. Fixon.
Yep, dance moves like a puppet.
Ooh. Something?
Very dissonant. Wait. Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, I want to hear that again. That was so different. Where did it go? The song just went...
I don't know. Yeah, there was like... Ooh. It was very dissonant where it's like what you expect to hear, whatever melody you're expecting, whatever they did contradicts with what's actually going on in the back. And that was interesting. But
that was ominous and dark as well. Yeah. That whole like downward spiral we just had.
He mentioned about how they're losing that feeling. So,
I mean, it matches. The sound matches kind of with what they're going for. I do. So are they kind of talking not only just society, but like, I feel like it's not just them, but it also sounds like it could correlate to them as well, but also like be a metaphor for what's happening in society. Because the dance moves like a puppet. Can't feel anymore. Because I feel like that could...
I definitely think it could apply to a lot of different aspects. But I think in terms of like what I feel like they're trying to put out there is that several places around the world and several people are feeling stuck in like zombies in their day-to-day lives and losing their feeling, and so that this is their way to communicate.
Can relate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He sounds so good.
I don't think he's human.
Okay. I love this. I mean, not the lyrics. The lyrics are sad, but I like the beat and the way they sing it. No. I love feeling
sadness.
No, I mean, they're talking about I want to feel alive, I don't want to stay. So I mean, it's not all. It's kind of like a plea. I want to break out of this.
They've noticed what's happening. They don't want to feel it anymore.
So. God. I can't.
Ever since we found out
with this man, I struggle.
Ever since we found out that he usually does some sort of giggle or laugh to introduce like his verse coming up.
Sometimes, yeah. I don't know if it's always.
No, but now I really listen for it and I can't ignore it.
Is that not the freaking most precious thing?
And then he comes in with...
I love that.
You say it's the precious thing, and then he comes in with like these hard verses. But it is. It really is. He's just like...
I love that. I'm gonna learn it, and nope.
All right.
I'm not gonna sing it. Okay.
Let's go back and hear his laugh again. I want to hear.
Hold on, I want to read this first before we get into it because he's gonna start drunk by
flapping around and around while falling down. Like you can't catch yourself.
You're trying, and you just keep falling.
Yep.
Right, let's go.
I don't feel anything anymore.
My existence itself is a doubt. Oh, they both said it. Sorry, main gate. Like you're struggling on, and you know you can. It's your life. Life is lost meaning. It's a meaning. It's inevitable, but still, I ask for an answer. So I'm still gonna search and search, even though it's almost like it's.
We're all gonna go through the part where we hit a time in our lives. We're like, what am I doing with our life? But you can choose to stay stuck in that, or you can seek for an answer, like they're trying to get everybody to do.
I just needed to start it over. I need to let them have their moment, and not listen to the giggle again.
Like his ad-lib in the background.
I like you have them like in both sides of your ear. You got the higher version of the voice and the harmony.
It said lost in a black and white photo studio. Like there's no color.
Good Eladio song.
I know I'm loving it. Number. No.
I could feel it. I could feel it was going to keep going.
You know how hard that is vocally to have the breath control.
I was going to say, I was out of breath on the first one.
Stamina. How much you have to use your diaphragm to maintain the strength of that note. And this man does it like there's no problem. Like he's just like, I'm going to take one breath and here I go with the best note you've ever heard. And I'm going to keep it going.
And then I'm going to get higher. And I'm going to get higher.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I know we're talking about... Again. While he was freaking beautifully singing.
I did not read any of the words that was happening during his note.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything's manipulated. I didn't breathe.
Oh my god. I'm gonna love this freaking album. Oh, the back and forth. Oh, the back and forth. We're getting more raps. Man, this song
I think I'm holding my breath.
I like this, though. It says, harmonious streets where nothing blooms. So it's like they keep talking about, like, you're told this is what it is and this truth, but all this truth is a lie. So, hey, this street, it's so harmonious and everybody gets along and it's great, but there's nothing growing or blooming here. Yeah.
There's no
So it's a contradiction. So is there
Same
really...
with, like, the clock hand that stopped moving in the next line, he says.
It's like, it's all a farce, everything that you're seeing. It's not, look deeper, it's not actually... You know? It's very interesting. This song is amazing. It's also like a long song.
Yeah, it's 4.5 minutes.
Unless there's like an added part to the end of this video, which that could be, but geez. Like we're getting another rap part, which I was not expecting.
Yeah.
I like the back and forth. Like I was saying earlier when they were rapping, I like the whole harmony. Like you have, like I said, it was really cool. It's really cool to listen to with headphones because you can hear him on one level and also hear him repeating himself on the other layers. It's so freaking cool sounding. Oh my god, this is gonna be a long reaction. I'm so sorry.
Fine.
All right, here we go. It's like, ew, the voice, the scene.
Why does Hongjing sound like that? Yeah, there's that lie you're talking about.
Smoke and spreads everywhere. It reaches everything. And then we go straight into the
Why? Okay.
All right. Ooh, they cut the music?
Yes.
Carnival of Lies. That actually makes sense. It almost sounds like a carnival noise.
Yeah,
like,
it does. That. I'm gonna try to sing that part in my car. Butcher it, but I'm gonna try.
So no one will sad.
I hear
That's
you,
not.
Songo. Ooh, who did that? Behind him. Who's doing that?
I don't know their voices well
I
enough.
know. Somebody tell, because I like
Oh,
that
it makes me
too.
mad. Okay, so there was an ending.
Okay, but still, 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
That song felt so long, but that could just because I felt like we
did
paused
stuff
it
a
like,
lot.
oh, I went back. Oh, that was so good. These songs are so freaking amazing. This CD is awesome.
Okay. All right.
Next one. All right, we're going to listen to this anyway, even though we know the song, just to kind of get a handle on who was singing what.
Yeah.
Because we were very distracted during the video, and I've watched the video a couple more times since then because it's amazing. We also listened to the song. We've blasted that song in the car. Like, I can't wait to blast this whole album. It's going to be freaking amazing. The emotion also in these lyrics in this album so far, and their
very
voices,
passionate.
It's so good. It is so good. So anyway, we're going to keep this in because also we just want to listen to the entirety of the album as it's supposed to be. So here we go.
Oh, I love the song.
I got it back.
I like how it bounced off. It echoed. New World is one of the songs on this album.
Ah, I love that.
Ooh, son.
Oh, Lies again, which I don't think I've caught on. They're talking a lot about lies. A lot of lights and lies.
Yes. I guess I didn't realize all of that was Songhwa.
No, you know?
Did you want to say something about how you said this song reminds you of something? Like it reminds you of kind of like what you used to listen to.
Oh man, this it reminds me kind of like it's definitely with the screaming at the end, especially when Jungho goes like does his
crazy
thing.
Stuff.
It reminded me a lot of like old school like MCR or My Chemical Romance and like the stuff that I used to listen to when I was younger. I used to listen to like a lot more alternative like rock feeling stuff or like I like the emo stuff too. So I mean the scream over like aspect of this is very nostalgic to me. So I really really like the song. It's like that with like a new feel to it, and I freaking love that. So yeah. It does when he does his wailing or his that is high notes that he does so freaking well. That's what it reminds me of MCR. This one. That's what it reminds me of the most. That reminds me that note he hits.
You don't have to tell me this is Mingy. I know it's Mingy. Whoa.
They can all have such soft voices.
I'm having a hard time with this song. Like the other ones, I've actually been able to kind of tell a little bit of the different tones. Not that I'd be able to recognize them on my own. Yeah. This one's really hard because, like Yul Song himself, for instance, like some of the parts that he sang in the other songs, it was very smooth and soft, and it was beautiful and pretty. And in this one, he's doing a lot more of a deeper, aggressive tone. And so they're throwing me off in this one because they've changed their tones to match the song, and I can't keep up.
Also, some of it I think is just not easy too because some of it's kind of more of like an aggressive, like it's not just
it's kind of like a growl sound.
Yeah, so it's not like
that's what I meant. Like they're throwing me off on this one because it's not like the voices that they've been using so far. Good. Oh, but yeah. I think my favorite line in a song is the one about the doll. You're a double.
I'm just
headbang.
I want to hear this live. We need to react to a live version of it. I bet it goes hard live.
Oh yeah. Oh, talk about headbanging. How many times are we gonna do this in this album?
Infinity.
Okay.
Amazing.
I love that song.
Amazing, 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 amazing.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So I do know that there's they put out a new dance practice yesterday, the moving version. I think we were going to eventually react to the 2 dance practices they have for this. If y'all recommend us a live version of this to react to, because I do really want to react to this live. So I've probably done a couple because they've been on some of the music shows, I think, because one of y'all have said that they've been winning awards. Was that Key?
I'm not sure.
So I know that they've done a couple performances, as you usually do when you have a comeback. You do your comeback performances and all that stuff. So recommend us one. I know that there's a couple, so let us know which one's the best one we should give a watch to, I guess.
Yeah,
and we'll react to that, because I really want to see this live. I bet it goes freaking hard. All right, next song. All right, the next song is The Ring.
The Ring.
It reminds me of The Ring.
My first initial thought is the movie, The Ring. But
Mine too.
But,
All right, let's go.
I'm back from ear to ear.
Now I'm scared. Okay, still
you
more.
Tell me to do that, I'm following you.
Still more follow me.
What interesting effect they put on their voices.
Civil War of Entangled Desire.
Ooh.
Everybody's sad. Everybody's got it on.
Ooh.
Oh, I like how he went down there. I was expecting him to go up.
Ooh, chills.
Weren't you? I was expecting him to go like this, and he went like this.
Oh, I got chills.
And it was so soft. Like, he brought it back.
They brought the music back.
So this is called The Ring. Okay, so I'm curious to see how that ties in. But right now it seems like they're talking a lot about tears and sadness and how it's wetting everyone and everybody's being
like
affected.
A ring as in
maybe,
like endless circle of
possibly.
something?
Like everybody's being affected by this, so it's like I'm crying and this crying is on you and you are wet from it.
Now it's turned into a river.
Yeah.
We're all overflowing with this sadness. Maybe they're about to tell us what the ring is.
Interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna go back because I want to hear that again.
He sounds fantastic.
I do love that. Oh, that's so good. Okay, wave again.
We've got the power, so let's make that change. It's building slightly.
Okay, so now they're talking
those
about
backing vocals.
I was looking at the lyrics.
I hear them.
So okay, now they're talking about it's almost in a different. Now they're talking about how they're going to make a wave and change the world. So now this, like, they're making it rain. We got power, make it rain. So now we're going to use all of that where we're all wet from tears and we're all together in this, almost in that, like we were talking about, like a loop where we're all together. It's like we're going to use a wave and instead of all this sadness or this numbness or whatever they've been going on, this whole concept, they're gonna change it. They're gonna change it up.
Protect everyone else's. As long as you're willing to come with us and break out of this, then we will protect you. We'll fight for you. So come on.
Yeah, I liked that. They said that they would be the defenders because I mean they're the face of it, right? Because they're the ones
starting
loud
the rebellion.
Yeah, they're being the ones loud that they have the reach to start the rebellion and have people come follow. We're loud.
I like how each of those rhyming words was in English. Rebellious generation. Mm-hmm.
Bomb, bombing, bomb.
I love when he rolls his syllables.
I love that. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back all the way to Mingi's too. He did say fix on. I didn't even catch it the first time.
I didn't either.
And also Jongho's. I'm just gonna go back a little because it was beautiful. It's beautiful. They're elevating it, right? I love that. This sounds very ominous sounding too, doesn't it, kind of?
A little bit. Yeah.
It's good, though. Oh.
Okay.
We're definitely gonna. There sounds like thunder. They're definitely gonna get your attention, huh? I still fight.
Even if I have to pay the price, yep.
Oh, I'm gonna start that again because they mixed it up again slightly.
Yeah, they changed a bit.
What I really, really like about these though is because what I'm used to is like there's one rap verse and that's it, right? So maybe it's because there's two rappers in this group, but it's like they come back around again, yeah, and it's like they've got several times now where they've done their verse and then they play off of each other almost.
They're very integrated into all of the songs several different times. Yeah, they do seem to play off of each other. And I do really like, I mean, this entire message that they're giving can be like on their storyline, but it's also like a metaphor for the entire world and for things like that. So I liked the line about the rebellious generation because we do get a lot of like kind of crap from older generations of like breaking the mold and trying to break out of what has been set before us. And so it's
just
really
evolution, guys.
It's looked down upon. That's why I really like what they're saying here. Of like, yeah, you can look down on me, you can say what you want. I might have to pay a price, but somebody needs to be that.
The world can't stay stagnant. It's got to change. It changes. It always changes.
Yep, everything evolves. Let's listen.
I did like this because like you repeated too. Is like I can't, even if I can't stop, I'm still gonna fight, because if I don't fight, then no one's fighting and nothing's going to change.
I may not be successful, but maybe I can.
You can start something.
Yeah.
I like the backing.
It's very staccato. They have vocal ad-libs here and there in the back.
We went to Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings. They're nerds like us. Sorry.
They go to Lord of the Rings?
I love Lord of the Rings.
Interesting.
One ring to rule them all. But wasn't that the whole... Oh, I want to finish the song out before I try to connect it to Lord of the Rings.
Don't look at me. That's how it ended.
That was it. Why are they going to end like that? Oh.
We got our answer. There's the ring. They've been watching
There
Lord
is
of the
the
Rings.
ring. The Lord of the Rings. I mean, wasn't that was the whole thing in Lord of the Rings, is that there was the one ring to rule the other factions. I don't know if that they're trying to get, or they're trying to take away that ring because someone is controlling everybody. Or something is controlling everybody and keeping people in. And so they had to take the ring and...
Well, that was very specific. That's a very specific quote. Yeah. They definitely lit Lord of the Rings there. That is so cool. So when this started, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about the song, because not that I was going to dislike it, but the other songs were so like hype and whatever. This song really grew on me.
Yeah.
Like
it was a lot. I mean,
it was very different than the previous songs.
It changed several times throughout the song.
So like I was just like, it wasn't like I disliked it. I was just like, okay, all right, it just might not be my favorite, but like it really, really grew on me, and I liked it. Like I said though, it's very ominous. Now the whole song kind of had that dark undertone, this whole album so far has, which makes sense because of what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. But I love the passion. I like this song a lot as well.
All right. Which one?
What's next? All right, WDIG.
WDIG, which I know stands for where do I
WDIG.
go? WDIG, you know?
Where do I go? Is that like, where do I go? And I'm curious. Okay.
Here we go. New pictures again.
Ew.
And they're all staring at it. I don't like it.
Sandcastles are very fragile.
They have had a lot of effect on their voices
I like it.
several times. I don't know if it's specifically as like an autotune or just some sort of like
Vocal effect?
Like
Mix.
yeah, some kind of techno vocal effect. I know that they do it in some verses, and the next verse, the same person will come in and it's off their voice. So I mean, it's
cool.
definitely a stylistic
It's for
choice.
I was gonna say it's for style.
Especially when this whole thing is kind of like cyber futuristic, like it fits that. I think it's really, really interesting how they're doing that.
I also talking about it, which I was wondering because it says where do I go? So what I was gonna say, I was like, are they lost and wondering what to do or where to go now? So right in the beginning, they're talking about how they're lost. So.
Is it kind of like now I'm awake and I realize how messed up things are? Where do I go from here?
The land is losing its light, so civilization people we're losing light.
I don't know.
Just land. Are they gonna burn it down? Did you say just leave me alone? That's not where I thought it was going. Like this, like stomping noises.
Feels like a knock back there.
Yeah, it sounds like a stomping noise is what it sounded like. The losing light? Okay, this one they really seem like they're struggling. They're being swallowed by something?
Yeah, maybe. I'll be honest with you. I'm having a hard time like piecing this one together. At least it feels very lost. I think that's kind of the only way I can describe it.
They do sound very lost.
Very, very lost.
Well, they're losing their stars. They're losing their
bye.
light. They're falling deeper and deeper and deeper. Hold on, there was something.
I have a kitten about to take down some things. Please
Oh my gosh, she should
hold.
take down the freaking lights, I swear. He's done it before. Okay. This was interesting to me. This line that said a white flame spreads and only ashes remain in this paradise. This almost sounds like it's like you need to burn everything down to create anew.
To build, yeah, burn it down and build from the ground up.
Yeah.
Essentially. I like how much slower this one is.
Yeah, it's almost
matches
the
lyrics.
The confusion and the fact that it sounds like they're just talking about losing themselves. I mean, even if you're fighting, you're gonna have setbacks, right? So
yeah, you can very easily lose yourself in the world of just everything going around us all the time.
Let's see if that's how the song continues on. I went back a little bit, but we're gonna start from here.
Ooh, what is that sound? It almost sounds like a... It's like a ooh.
It's like a boom. That's what I'm listening to. Yeah, I see. He's like, he doesn't have a star anymore.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster. You can't get off of it.
Mm.
You don't recognize yourself. Do you hear that? Almost sounds like something's driving by. You hear it? Mm-mm. I hear it during that chorus every time. It just reminds me like when
Oh yeah, it kind of goes from one end to the other. So way back in there, you hear that. Okay.
Finding
Pulling
the hope
ourselves
again.
back up.
I almost said, "Where do you go?" Is what it sounded like.
Yeah, it does.
Where did you go?
Did or do you go? Ooh, the whisper at the end.
Stop it.
That was the end, right? Just making sure. Okay, yeah. Okay, interesting. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you're still going to have those moments where, even though, you know,
and I don't know, like at
you're
what
going
time,
forward, you're gonna
what time in their journey this is. Is if this is like their before they really break out and create that strength.
So we've been going like full on propaganda. We're doing this. We're breaking this. We're a wave. We're gonna pull you all together, and then all of a
Call
sudden
to
it's
action.
like, and then we're just like, whoa, where do I go? Like, so is it? It's almost like we've lost ourselves again, or they have lost themselves as the leader of whatever revolution they're in. They're having problems. They're just all of a sudden everything hit them at once. So I'm curious to know what song comes next.
Yes, which I think is New World. I think.
Maybe that's the whole point. It did say Paradise and White Flame. Maybe they are razing it to the ground and building a new world. Maybe that's the whole process. Is we try to rally all these people together, and now we're like, okay, we're at this stopping point, and the only place we can go from here is to create our own, or just rebuild from the ashes of what we have here. So we'll see. It's probably going to be a completely different message and new world, a whole new world.
This is not Aladdin. You take it back.
It's the only New World song I know, okay? Leave me alone. Okay. Stop staring at me.
I told you they have a staring problem.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mom. Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
I did not start how I expected.
I will say, this whole album,
They sing
the
on
songs,
beat. It's so interesting.
while the songs don't sound like the same song by any means, the whole album has the
very
same
cohesive.
tone. Yes. It's all
It's very
it goes together very well. Waves again, and light.
Yeah, now we're going back almost to the beginning. I like that line.
Uh-huh.
He catches me off guard with that laugh every time.
Not with the giggle. I cannot with the giggle. I cannot with the giggle. All right, I gotta... Their English sounds so good in these songs, by the way. They sound amazing. Right? Just forward. Alright. Alright.
A single ray of light is enough. That's
That's
all
you
I
need.
need.
Time to start. Sounds very carnivalesque again.
Oh, it sounds so pretty.
This ties in so well with propaganda. I will go back. This ties in so well with propaganda because this is basically what they were saying in propaganda.
That's what I meant. It was tying back to the beginning.
Okay, yeah. And the first song. So now they're just...
that was
like
them like,
full
hey,
circle. We've come
hey,
full circle.
Wake up. And now they're like, no, really, guys, we got this. We've got our strength. We've got our ray of light, our little piece of hope. Come on. I need you to wake up and come.
Restart
with
that
us.
so you can jam. Okay,
Thank you.
Sorry.
the time.
Oh, I love that. So unique. There's a thunder again.
Because they're taking the world by storm. Okay. That's what they say. Okay, tears
Yeah,
again.
that river.
Click on.
There's a soul. They are tying in all their lyrics. That was my favorite part. I love that.
Like, they all get like, it seems like they're all getting a lot of like more equal lines.
Distribution of
so
the line,
like
yeah.
the few songs that we've heard, like, which have been mostly from the beginning of their starting all that, we did realize that a couple of the members weren't getting as many lines, and like I think we read a comment that said they have been getting a lot more recently, and in the guide as well kind of gave us, so it's really nice to see like Yosang and Uyang and I think those were the two ones that weren't getting as many lines, weren't they? But I seem like they've been getting quite a few. Yosang especially, and that I've seen him quite a few times, so it's really nice to hear. Anyway, sorry, tangent.
No, I agree with you. That's I mentioned earlier that I keep saying like, oh, I love seeing him.
They
pop
all
up.
seem to be popping up pretty decently. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's always going to be some who get more than others, just depending on the song, because there are 8 of them, so it's never going to be completely fair. But it is nice to see a lot bigger presence, more equally among the members. I mean, I'm sure you guys love it too. So. Oof. Ooh. Man, they're really telling you get the F up, people.
Woo! Mingy.
It's aggressive.
I love that they pulled back the backing track there.
Him in the background. Uh-huh. Singing his heart
that
out.
guitar. Woo!
Oh, what an ending to the album. What an ending to the album. Amazingly done. Like I said, this has kept the theme through the whole thing. And this album just sounds so nostalgic to me because it does.
It does
sound
really
very...
have that more of like that rock or almost kind of like a punk rock, but more of the modern take on it. It's
I love it.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, we did our first ATEEZ album.
I'm so excited.
So happy. I cannot wait. I'm literally itching to take my phone and go download this album now that I can actually listen to it and put it on repeat and just
amazing. I mean, I expected it to be. I had high hopes because everything else has been amazing that we've seen so far, and we talked about this too. But I mean, when we started this is not quite how we expected to go, because we have really, really liked this group, and I don't think we expected to react to so much back to back just from one.
Yeah, I don't know how to go a lot slower and just be like, a video here and there, and we are falling head into their rabbit hole and we can't get out now and we're not upset about it. We just did not expect to just go head first.
I wasn't expecting
for them.
To love,
I mean,
wasn't expecting to love them this much.
Not at all. But I'm
their music is
glad
amazing.
that we're here because I can't imagine things differently now.
Nope.
You know? But yeah, so I'm sure this reaction is long enough. We will not continue to talk your ears off. We talked throughout most of it anyway. So unless you have any final thoughts, I think I
said what I needed to say during the video. So sorry if we paused way too much and went back too much, but I don't know how else we would have done it. I don't know how you can't.
Yeah, there's too much to focus on.
I wouldn't remember what I was going to say. No. I can barely remember what I'm saying in the moment.
Oh, I have the worst memory ever. So, yeah, that was amazing. That was fantastic. We're both going to go download that and just play it on repeat throughout the house all day, every day. So, if you want to watch any of our past reactions, like she said, we do have that playlist. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, or drop some things in the comments that you would like for us to see. So, with that being said, as always, we will see you in the next one.
Bye.